Guys, on the bench today I have a beautiful cassette deck. It's BIC, that BIC T/2. It says here it's got 2-speed cassette deck. Wow, look at this. That's really nice. You guys can see this? Check that out. Wow, isn't that a beauty? I love it. It's on the bench because the owner of this had brought this to our local electronic here in my hometown, and they stated that everything was working great with this. So he brought it to my attention, wants me to check. He says that the left channel is not working properly or not working at all. So I told him that I would take a look at it. So I'm going to power this on. I'm probably going to hook this up and see if I can find an issue with this. I'm not sure. We'll see what we can find. I'll have to hook this up somehow to an amplifier. I'll be very careful. I've hooked it up and it sounds like crap. I don't know. Like, I do have, I'm short a channel, so the left channel is out. But this doesn't sound nice at all. It sounds like crap. I don't know, so we'll have to take it apart and see if I can actually repair this. The guy told me that this sounds really nice, eh? Okay. It does not sound nice. So I do know that a left channel is out, so I'm going to have to work on that. And I'm going to power this off and we'll go from there, okay? So if you guys are ready, and this is, again, the, what is it, the neck? It's called the BIC T2. So having an issue with this cassette deck. The left channel is out, so I'm here to repair that. He told me that the belts were already changed on this. Everything was all cleaned out. It's been to our shop here in my city, and they weren't able to find the issue on this, so he brought it onto my bench and see if I can find it. I am going to try to repair this. Okay, so we'll do it together. Let's do it. Try to find something better to hook up speakers with. It's powered off now. We're going to see what I can do with this. What? Apparently my outlet wasn't charged enough, so I'll use this. This is the inside of this cassette deck. I don't see any loose wires where by any chance maybe one of these wires it's been worked on before. Okay, yeah, it kind of looks like the belts are okay. The left channel is going to be hooked up here. This is where I would like to take a look on the inside. I'll see if I can't get the bottom plate out of there. Maybe that'll expose the capacitor that's on there. Let's see how this is made. I'll bring you guys closer to this. And the bottom plate is coming off. Good. Okay, do you think? Yep. These legs must come off. And there we go. These are the capacitors. Very nice. So, right on this end, nothing is really jumping at me. There's a few capacitors there, but they don't look too good. Check it out. Like these capacitors here, there's an issue here for sure. It's awfully black here. I think these capacitors has been changed. Okay. Anyways, this is what this looks like. What I think I'm going to try to get some voltage off of this. I may have to print off the schematic for this, I believe. And we'll go from there. It really looks dirty. Like this is even bulged, eh? Like this is, it's severely bulged. I'm going to check, this would be the power supply right here. These are the capacitors. I think I have a lot of work to do on this. It's a good cap. There are 3 caps there. There is. So here's one. It's good. Good. Oh, that's good. Well, so far I'm testing nothing but good capacity. This is 100. Show you what I'm doing here. It's just extremely dirty. Even this was wet. I think something might have happened. Maybe one of these capacitors leaking or something. I did clean out these ones. The 470 microfarad at 25 volts. I'm just trying to clean things out around here because it's just awful. I think the issue is it's even started to corrode. I think I need to check these 2 capacitors here. Now, you know, we'll test this out and see if that's going to correct itself. Well, they're pretty good, huh? I don't think this is a good capacitor. I'm going to test it on my multimeter, see. It's testing okay. Yeah. Okay guys, I'm going to shut this off. The left channel is back live again. I had a bad soldering where the RCA left channel was from the circuit board, so I was able to repair that very easily. I reinforced the right channel as well because maybe it was getting loose. Hey guys, back on this the big cassette deck. I do have a little bit of distortion on the right channel. The left channel seems to have come back to life, and it sounds really nice, but the right channel is distorted. And I've done a little bit of investigating on this. I'm going to show you what I mean in 2 seconds. I'm going to power this off. Here I do have the bottom part of this cassette deck. This would be my power supply on this end. I know it's pretty hard to figure out which is the left and the right channel without the schematic, but if you take a look at this, you'll see that this would be for the left channel and this would be for the right. Everything is almost the same. And they've changed these 2 capacitors here. These are, I think they're 47 microfarad at 50 volts. But they haven't changed these ones, and these ones are showing a bit high in ESR, and I believe that this could be the cause for my distortion. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to test these, and I'm going to change them like these ones, and then we'll test it again and see if the distortion has gone away. So we'll put this back. I'm going to unsolder this, and we'll go from there. So this thing is fired up. It's 2 right here. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's a 47 microfarad at 25 volts. We'll change both of them and then we'll go from there. This one's pretty gummed up. The ESR wasn't really that bad on it. Just wondering if the soldering wasn't gooped up, but I'll change them anyway because the other ones are changed. I'm gonna clean that out a little bit. To check where the polarization is on this. So the polarization is towards me. Be alright. Or I'm at the plus side. There's one. And here's the other one. I gotta clean my shop after this. This is probably the 3rd receiver that I've done. There's the other one. I can't put that there. I have to put it on the outside. Okay, so these caps are in place. Hopefully they'll stay there. So that's good. There is a ground screw here that I'd like to check. This is wavy, for some reason. There you have it, brand new capacitors for the right channel. And I'm going to continue on and check this one. Why is this one so bent? I think this is it. I believe there's something wrong with this capacitor. Look how bulgy it is on the bottom, And it's almost as if this is pulled right out. And this is a 220 at 16. Let's try to test this one. It's supposed to be a 220. I'm only measuring 113. There's definitely an issue with this capacitor, and we're going to test this. You can also test your capacitors on your multimeter. See what it's measuring. It's measuring 1.8 microfarad. This thing is done. Good Vinny. Good thing we've caught this, So now there's a couple of green ones that I am going to be checking as well. There's 3 of them that really needs to be checked out. And this is all part of the right channel as well. If you guys noticed, I'll bring you guys around this. This is where I replaced the 2 capacitors for the right channel. And you'll notice this green one was right here. It was kind of crooked. Looks like this was pulled off, So I'm going to replace this. This is a 220 microfarad at 16 volts. Should be able to find that in my shop. Yeah, yeah, this is only 16 volts and I have them right here. These are good capacitors and we'll change that for sure. This is a Nichicon. Nichicons are really nice. Clean this board. Again, I notice where the positive is, so polarization is extremely important. So that is one cap. I need to check these green ones. I want to make sure that they're the right. Oh my goodness. Flip it up. There, that's done. I'm going to check the other ones. Also a good capacitor. And here's the other one back here. This one is high. I think I'm going to change these capacitors. These are the 47s that could be changed to 4.7.
All the windows fastened down.
Okay guys, I think I have the issue resolved now by changing about 3 or 4 capacitors on the right channel, and I don't have any distortion anymore. It sounds like it's playing pretty good. So I'm going to wrap this up and call the customer, see if he wants to pick this up. And if you like the video, thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it.